Hi, in today's video, I would like to talk about do not entertain negativity. Jim Rohn used to say, the same wind blows on everyone. Think about that saying. The same wind blows on everyone. What this means is that everyone lives some kind of disappointment, rejection, loss, grief. But ultimately, it's the way that they decide to view their experience and whether or not they decide to learn from it, what will be the game changer for them. Many times, the reason why we keep attracting the same situation over and over again, life sometimes feels stagnant, or we're just not living the kind of life that we would like to live, is because we keep entertaining negativity. And many times we're not even aware of it. So, what are some of the ways that we can be entertaining negativity and not be aware of it? Number one, replaying in your mind over and over again the things that went wrong. Unless we're willing to learn from the mistakes that we made and from the things that went wrong, we're just going to keep repeating the same situation over and over and over again. The best way to move on from our mistakes and the things that went wrong is by learning from them, because it is learning which will lead to growth, and that's going to lead to taking different actions which will get you to the desired outcome. Number two, engaging in conversations that only fuel the limiting beliefs or the feelings that we may have. And I'm still guilty of this. I think that we all are to a certain extent. And the way that I'm guilty of this is some of the conversations that I've had with other women, that men are this and men are that. And it wasn't until someone recently brought to my attention, well, it's no wonder that you keep attracting this kind of man and that kind of man. Just listen to the things that you're saying. And so that was such a powerful reminder of how important it is to be mindful of the words that we use and the conversations that we have every single day. Number three, engaging in activities that are low vibrational energy. Usually when we feel bad, we tend to let ourselves go. We eat unhealthy, so we resort to junk food. We tend to be in self-pity, etc., etc. And all these things, all they do is that they fuel that negative emotion that we're in when we do those things. The best way to break away from all that is by taking action. And what I mean with that is being in motion. But first, you must be willing to accept the emotion that you're feeling and embrace it. And this is because you don't want to put your emotions underneath the rug. You don't want to do that. You want to feel the emotions, but then you want to release those emotions. So it's very important to take action that's going to help with that so that you can move forward. So the best way to break away from those negative feelings is by going for a walk and be by nature. Nature is very grounding. And it's also a reminder of how abundant life is. Exercise. I know that when we feel bad, that's the last thing that we want to do. But usually the very thing that we do not want to do is the very thing that we must do. So just remember that whenever you feel like not doing something, most likely that's the very thing that you're going to do, because you're going to end up feeling proud of yourself for doing it anyways. So remind yourself how you're going to feel after you do the very thing that you do not want to do. Also, watch funny movies. Watch and listen to things that are going to uplift your spirit. Again, and I've said this in other videos, and I've said it in my blog, and I have to say it in this video again. Remind yourself of all the things that you have to be grateful for. I think that When things do not go right, it's easy to focus on the things that are going wrong, the things that we don't have. But it's so important to remind ourselves all the things that we have to be grateful for, and remind ourselves that there is someone out there that wishes that they had half of what we have. So it's very important to remind ourselves of that. And if you absolutely do not feel like doing anything, then diffuse an essential oil. There are so many benefits to essential oils, and our senses influence the way we feel. So use your senses to uplift you and uplift your spirits. There are several essential oils that help when with feelings of depression, feelings of anxiety, sadness, anger. One of my top favorite essential oils is grapefruit, and I'm running low of it, so I need to get some grapefruit. It is very uplifting, and it helps to release the feelings that we may have, those negative feelings that we sometimes feel. So I recommend everyone, I think everyone should have a diffuser in their house, because it's just very, very uplifting. So whenever you do not feel like doing anything, that is a very great option. So it's very, very important that you do not entertain negativity for your well-being. And I hope that this video has been very helpful to you. And until the next video, bye.